So we'll make contact with
Setting
East
course
Africa.
for East Africa.
That'll give us access to the black site and control of the continent. I don't think we're going to hit the black site right away. We are going to do it faster than we did last time. Oh.
I take
Hi.
it this was easier than your last procedure, Doctor.
Central, Commander. Yes, I find the process to be far less disconcerting when the subject has already expired.
Well, you don't have to worry about killing him. It's always fun.
It's best you see for yourself. My autopsy of the Advent captain has confirmed the existence of an implant, similar in design to the unit I extracted from the commander. But there are differences.
Yeah, the prongs are in different
Kind of
places.
differences.
The data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent captain's implant. The sequence here is essentially you, Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing through your mind. As you can see, the data is nearly identical.
They were using you against us.
Yes, however, the Advent data shows signs of decay. Removing the commander from their network has likely caused significant damage.
Network.
Yes, what we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information, a great deal of information, somehow encoded in a stream of psionic energy. My working theory? Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command. Observe. Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect. A truly astonishing.
Thinking about it, that's probably how the
Weakness.
sectoid mind control
But I
works
need
now.
direct
Not the mind
access
control,
to their
the
network to know for sure.
the reanimation.
Guessing that won't be easy.
We'd need an active link, and that would mean hacking a live Advent officer.
Like I said, not easy. Still, it's the best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
Well, I've got nothing better to do, so sure.
New objective added.
I'll go jack an Advent officer. Wait.
We're ready to move when you are, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest information.
The Advent captain seems to provide a means of stabilizing the link between the local subordinates and the Advent network tower itself.
Alright, I'll read now. Thank you, guys. Physically larger and more tactically capable than the subordinate troopers, the Advent officers administer a system of control over the troopers through a carefully engineered psionic link, augmented with a mechanical implant. From my initial examination of the commander and a careful review of the information gathered in the alien containment area, I now have a theory as to how this system was established. This is my firm belief, or rather it is my firm belief, God, I can't read or speak, that this process of psionic control was specifically engineered to allow rapid deployment of tactical information drawn directly from the subconscious mind, in this case the mind of our very own commander. With this hierarchy in place, tactical knowledge stored in the depths of the commander's mind was processed and transmitted to the Advent officers, who in turn directed the troopers and other subordinates. With the commander no longer attached to their psionic network, it's difficult to say how the orders are being dispersed at this point. Although I'm sure the aliens have planned for this potential contingency. I believe it may be possible to tap into this network, but it would require the use of a living Advent officer to function as our conduit. To facilitate this difficult task, we've worked to develop a new device, the Skulljack, which should be capable of disabling an officer. From there, it's simply a matter of hacking the officer in the field, although I won't speculate as to the outcome. Alright, that'll give us access to the proving ground, which we
Commander,
need.
if we're going to try to build this skulljack that Tigan came up with, we're going to need a specialized facility to test it out.
Yes, Dr. Shen? I don't think you're a doctor, are you? You're just an engineer. I don't see a doctor in front of your name. But yeah, I was just talking about the proving ground. Miss Shen. Or Chief Engineer Shen. Or what should we call her? Shen is probably pretty safe. I think we're gonna do some autopsies, because this is still slow. So just go down the list, I guess.
Knowing that my past surgical experience is limited, I am sure the crew appreciates that I hone my skills on fallen Advent forces before triaging our own wounded. To
I hope
the
we actually have
uninitiated,
some qualified
the
surgeons.
common Advent trooper is seemingly human. The aliens have disguised its most glaring divergence from the human form with a carefully designed helmet.
Although thinking about it, when our troopers are wounded, we put engineers in the room to speed up their recovery, don't we? I don't want to think about the kind of medical attention they're getting from engineers. It's probably
Working within
painful.
the tight constraints of the Avenger, I've had a difficult time finding room to conduct some of our more theoretical experiments. Perhaps the next time we set down.
Oh, that's a guerrilla tactics school. I thought it was empty. You're empty. I don't think we can afford to make it yet, no. We need 100 supplies. And that will finish off our power, although we are about to get some more power, so that's not so bad. But yeah, let's finish making our contact over here. Without any more interruptions. That's fine. Thought it was going to be a bad interruption. Go get him, yes man. Hey, goddammit, he's not the yes man. He's the high guy. Yes man is somebody else. Oh no, weren't we calling him the yes man? I don't remember what we called him in our previous playthrough. That's bad.
New objective added.
I keep saying yes man, but I think that's
we've
right.
established contact with the
That's a
local
Jim Carrey
resistance,
film.
and we can move on the Advent Black site on your order. We should make sure our troops are fully equipped and ready for a tough mission. I'm guessing security will be tight at the facility. We're making progress, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest findings.
Uh-huh. And we'll do that
New regional
soon.
contacts located.
But not quite yet. The next thing we... Game, calm down. The next thing we need to do is grab our supplies. So let's go get our
Avenger
main
plotting new
supplies.
course.
It's only $180 though, that's not a lot.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander. Despite a thorough analysis, I have yet to discover what, if any, advantage the Advent hybrid soldiers' enormous eyes provide. Testing their visual acuity will no doubt prove difficult.
The most public face of Advent security, the standard Advent trooper serves in a first response role in areas of high public exposure. Although rumors as to their origins have persisted for years, it's only recently that we've confirmed that they are in fact the product of an human-alien hybrid development. My initial autopsy indicates that the troopers were at one time entirely human, implying some means of gradual genetic enhancement without the rejection concerns that would normally plague these experiments. The body itself maintains the general outward appearance of a typical human, with the most crucial changes occurring in the cranial structure. It is my belief that the Advent troopers receive their orders, that is to say are controlled, directly through a psionic link, engineered as part of the genetic modification process. As we first discovered in the field, the eyes are notably larger, perhaps as an unintended side effect, as they seem to provide only limited improvements to the troopers' visual acuity. The aliens have managed to disguise this glaring physical trait from the general public through the use of cleverly designed, very pretty armor. I added the very pretty part, because I really like the Advent armor. It's cool. I think they probably got the big eyes from the sectoids, right? Yeah, they have bigger eyes. Not as big as you'd think of when you think of gray aliens, but...
one myself. Countless observers attest to the existence of a much smaller, less intimidating variant of the sectoid that took part in the original invasion.
they were kind of
In
cute.
the time since, this new being, the product of clear genetic manipulation, is now a familiar face to our forces operating in the field.
I don't know how anybody could think those guys are friendly. They just look terrifying. Those big, stupid grins. Those sharp teeth.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander. The sectoid's rapid physical evolution over the past 20 years is a testament to both the aliens' mastery of genetic engineering and their pursuit of advancement, regardless of the risks.
Preliminary autopsy exam conducted by Dr. Richard Tygan, acting science officer. It's weird how he sometimes writes that in his report, but most of the time doesn't. You're a strange man, Tigan. Although my direct surgical experience is limited, the alien's genetic manipulation of the species previously catalogued as a sectoid provides a certain familiarity in relation to human anatomy. While the earliest documented accounts of sectoids on Earth indicated examples no larger than 1 meter in height, the specimens we encounter today are all nearly twice that size. Knowing full well that the aliens continued their efforts to integrate human and alien DNA, my findings here only reinforce the notion of a continuous development process. This larger sectoid variant has an even greater proportion of human genetic material, selectively combined with the intention of improving the otherwise limited physical capabilities of the original. With enhanced psionic capabilities and greater overall strength, I'd say they've succeeded. I'd say so. So I'm guessing they took a little sectoid, put it in people, and took a little people and put it in sectoid. I'd hate to see the bedroom where that magic happens. Alright. Let's do the faceless. It's next on our list.
I am at a loss for words to describe the difficulties we have had in attempting to handle this creature, affectionately known as the Faceless, to our troops. The nebulous form of its physical structure, including a pliable, semi-solid outer layer, seems to be slowly degrading now that the creature has expired. There is also a pungent odor that only seems to grow stronger as time passes.
They are the ugliest of the aliens we've so far encountered. And we finish that up. One single tick.
Commander, to aid in your efforts,
Alright.
we have gathered additional resources and staff at Resistance headquarters for your use.
Now we have a decision to make. We can go after the black site, or we can go find out what Resistance contacts means. Let's check our soldier situation, as we are still struggling with some wounded. Yeah, we're not hitting the black site yet. We got some nicknames now, which is cool. Lockdown and Fatal. Our Fatal Ranger and our Lockdown Sniper. Unfortunately, the Lockdown, although it's a word that's been around for a lot longer than the game I'm about to mention, makes me think of Rainbow Six Lockdown. What an affront to the Rainbow Six franchise. People complain about Rainbow Six Siege, but at least Rainbow Six Siege is a fun game when, you know, you're not playing with 1,000 hackers. But it's a fun game. Lockdown was bad on every level. It was a bad fucking Rainbow Six game. It was a bad Tom Clancy game. And it just wasn't a fun game.
The resources to investigate the possibility of clandestine Advent facilities built up outside the city centers. Now that we've gotten word of this black site, I have to admit, I'm worried about what we might find. They could be doing anything in there.
I was talking, Redford. I was talking about a game that isn't this one. You rude bastard. Alright, we'll build our proving ground.
Proving grounds facility construction initiated.
We have our power relay. We're digging out that area. We could hurry that up.
Commander, I'm going to
We
need
only
your
have
help
one
on the
engineer, right?
engineering team
Yeah.
Before I can start clearing out some of these other rooms. We
I
should
know.
recruit an engineer.
I know! We're working on it. We just don't really have time to go back to Resistance HQ right now. Hopefully we'll get one as a mission reward soon. Let's go do this, though. I want to know what it is.
Plotting new course.
We'll probably get a mission soon. I feel like we're due one. Which sucks, because most of our team is in the med bay.
Commander, we have a priority message coming through. It looks like an encoded signal from the Resistance. Patching it through to your quarters now.
Well, that didn't take long. Oh, it's the Avatar thing. Yeah. Forgot about that.
Hello, Commander. It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar. I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine.
I would assume
All
the
attempts
Elders.
to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I am confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
Because it worked out so well last time. Oh god.
We're tracking the aliens' progress on this Avatar project here. If they finish what they've started, it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us.
Yep. Alright, so the failure state is now active. If that bar fills up, we're fucked. We can slow down the progress of that bar by hitting black sites, and various other things will give us the chance to claw back some blocks. But that's going to be ticking up for basically the rest of the game now. We're going to have to do our best to beat it. Finish the game before the bar fills up. But first, where did the resistance contacts go? Oh, it's right there. I'm stupid. I was staring at it. I was like, oh, there's our mission. Alright.
Commander, with the number of contacts we've established, we're getting requests for support from multiple sites around the world. Unfortunately, we only have the resources to respond to one of them.
Yep.
The decision is yours.
Definitely unfortunately. Scientist would be nice, but we need an engineer more than a scientist. But, more important right now, what are the dark events that these counteract? That would reduce our supplies by 50%. That's gonna give us very little money next month. But what about this one? Extra armor, not so bad. The supplies would be nice. There's no opportunity to get a scientist. They're both easy. Alloy padding is kinda sucky, but we have enough explosives. I think we're gonna go to South Africa. Get the scientist, Molly Wilson. We're gonna go hack a computer. This should finally let me show off one of our mods that I talked about last time. Let's go do this.
Setting course for South Africa.
Now, as far as our team goes... Oh, we still haven't got our squad size. I must remember to do that. Okay, we can take 4 people, and honestly, I'm scared to take our trooper, Karen Andrews. We had a lot of crashes last time. I'm not sure I want to risk it yet. I'm gonna probably have to do some testing off camera to see if that's gonna happen again. But I think for now it's a good opportunity to take a couple of infantry, or rather an infantry, a specialist, and a couple of rookies. Get those guys leveled up. We need some more rookies, I think. Let's make any spare stuff we have available. Our squatty here, or our medic here, that is a nice, magnificent mohawk. I like your hair. But apparently, well, that's because our infantry has the medkit. Let's get that off him. You can have the grenade. Have any spare guns? Nope. You need the medkit. I want to check real quick. What perks do you have? 8 protocol. So we only have 1 medkit use. That's a little worrying. I think we'll be okay though. I guess that's all we can set up. Somebody needs a flashbang. Let's just throw a flashbang on one of these guys. All assault rifles. It'd be nice to have a shotgun. But maybe it's best to keep distance here. Yeah. Let's just go with this. 2 rookies, an infantry, and a specialist. Oh, I forgot to look what this mission was called. Ah. Now I won't know until the future. Or alternatively, the loading screen. I forgot about the loading screen.
In position to drop.
Winter Tower. It's not winter. It's like the 19th, I want to say, of April? 20th of April.
Working for the Resistance discovered a vulnerability in the Advent network and tried to pull some of their data from
Roach
the terminal
Road.
in this area. Unfortunately, the
I
aliens
hope you
were
mean
quick to
cockroaches.
eliminate the operative.
Or the
As far as
fish.
we can
There's a
tell,
fish
the
called a
data is
roach, right?
critical to the aliens' latest operation. We're moving in to recover what we can. Eliminate all enemy
I'd rather have the
contacts and
fish.
secure the
Although they
area.
would be dying.
Access the network before they
Unless
have time to
a
lock
roach
down the
road
connection.
is a small river filled with little roach fish. Because they're little, right? I don't know. I have no fucking idea. I'm just talking bullshit to fill in the loading screens, because that's what we do here on shitty computers. Oh, somebody's got the original XCOM hair. I like that. You're definitely keeping that.
1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead.
Hey, it's
Move
at the
to
bar.
secure the area.
Sweet.
Expect hostile resistance.
Alright guys, last one of the bar, buys the beer. Alright, so we see up here we have 9 turns until network shutdown. But that shouldn't, assuming our mod is working correctly here, shouldn't start ticking down until we're discovered, which makes more sense to me. Although I guess you could argue that they knew we were coming because they saw the Sky Ranger, but then why aren't they fucking alerted, you know? If I just saw the Sky Ranger drop off some resistance fighters, I'd send all my troops right there, straight away, catch them unawares. Or at least set up ambushes, but they don't. They're kinda dumb.
Moving.
Fucking Captain Pigtail. I guess he's not a captain yet. I can't wait until he's a captain. Then he will be Captain Pigtails. In fact, when he gets a nickname, we're gonna change his nickname. He is gonna be Captain Pigtails, officially. That'll make me so happy. In a way that it probably shouldn't. But you know what? As long as it makes me happy, I don't really fucking care. You get over here. I think we're probably gonna go through the building. Look, it was a lot of cover.
Moving to Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Eyes on the prize.
Yeah, see? Timer didn't tick down. Sweet. You get in there and open the door.
Moving.
Make sure it's safe, and then everybody else can go through there. Are we safe? We're safe. Nice. Get you in behind the counter here.
J'y vais tout de suite.
Don't be a guy right in there.
J'ai l'ennemi en visuel.
Alright, we have spotted the enemy. We have just 3 troopers.
Our gremlins can attempt to access the Advent network.
3 gremlins isn't bad. 3
We might be able
gremlins.
to hack
God
their
damn it,
system and
Shen.
get an advantage.
Don't say words when I'm talking.
Careful. If they detect us, it will only get worse.
3 gremlins. 3 gremlins would be pretty terrifying. Those guys are vicious. Those are movies I haven't watched in a long time. Maybe I should.
Got it.
At least the first one. The first one is great. Anybody who didn't grow up in the 90s and late 80s wanting a Mogwai as a pet, they weren't human. Everybody wanted a Mogwai.
That's affirmative.
My, like, 73-year-old grandmother wants a Mogwai.
Bien sûr.
Everybody wants a Mogwai. I hear them shuffling out there. I love the way these two just turn to face each other. Who is that? Keith Ryan and Calais Pillay. They just did a little pirouette to stare into each other's eyes.
Good copy. Moving on target.
This might be a good position to hit that patrol. It will waste our thingy a little bit, though. Our stealth.
Okay,
We still have a little ways to go. I think we're probably gonna hack that thingy. Guys didn't move very far, did they? Let's get you up to this. Actually, let's move you first. You're closer. I'm gonna put you here in case they move back our way. I don't want you to be flanked through the window.